It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Mike
City.
Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That one is caught by Campbell. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun is Milton. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it, and that's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Third, they need 8.
18, Rebel, 18, Red. Panther 11, Victoria 7.
Now Milton. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That's going to be caught. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Vegas.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So too soon, apparently, to worry about going for 2, even after the penalty. So this one will come from the 10.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 7, Chiefs nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Smith. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Give to Smith on the zone read. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He'll get this off to Genty. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
The Raider 1st down.
Panther 11,
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Raiders.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. That that one caught by Tucker.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Milton to the air on second down. He'll hit Tucker on the slant. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
A gain there of 27 yards.
Raiders, first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean,
That is caught. What a throw. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That his second TD catch of the season. Carlson now for the extra point. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the one. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Chiefs 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Yellow. 480. 15.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 7.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yellow. Attack.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and
the best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
It's a gain of 10 yards, and the Chiefs have a first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick.
Ready? 70 range, 70 range. Ready?
On 1st down, here's Milton. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He was defended
A
by
rare
Brian
miss for a
Cook.
quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and
19 tight.
frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Brian Cook on the tackle. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd
On the ready.
down.
Ready? 60 Maverick. Ready?
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
22 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on. Warriors, 70.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Milton. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
60 Bobcats. Go.
Throwing, Milton. The open man is Reed. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Hop, 70. 60.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Raiders' 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
In the Las Vegas 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Raider
Cut
1st down.
19. Cut 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this.
Ready? Hop, trap 60. Trap 60.
To the air once more is Milton. Forced out wide. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the set. 70 range. 70. 70. Cowboy. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Milton gonna look to throw it again. He'll find Jenkins out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain
That's a pair of
14
hookups
yards.
on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down,
79
Las Vegas.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Ready.
Here's Milton. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first
A
down.
gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
First down, Las Vegas.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Get out of the gun is Milton. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. George Karlaftis. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this first half.
60 Bobcats. Cut my team. Buffalo 8, Panther 11. Panther ready.
Throwing on second down is Milton. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
5 yards brings up
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. They're called in at the 2. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
and goal.
Ready up.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Ashton Genty, touchdown Vegas. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, 43. Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Mahomes. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. He's got the first down past the 35. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57.
First down throw, Mahomes. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Yellow, yellow. 15.
On 2nd down, they'll go with Smith. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That's taken in, and he is going to have a Chiefs first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
They'll take over at first and 10.